Hi everyone, today we're going to do a review of the Tissot PRX 40mm in gold. So previously in my old video, I've actually reviewed the Tissot PRX gold in 35mm. So today I have the 40mm and I'll be doing a review on this 40mm PRX. So if you are interested to check out the review that I've done on the 35mm Gold PRX, do check it out. I'll put the link above in this video up here. So let's take a look at this. What's the difference between the 40mm versus the 35mm? Apart from the size, is actually on the dial of the watch. So if you recall, on the previous video, the old video that I did with the 35mm, the dial of this watch has a sunburst finishing, whereas the 40mm has a vertically brushed finishing. So I'll show you guys on the camera. Here, as you can see, there's a very nice brush finishing. So personally, I do prefer the brush finishing of the dial more as compared to the sunburst dial of the 35mm. The older one, the 35mm, I've already sold already. So I've gotten another 40mm here. I really like the brush finishing more so than the sunburst finishing. I think it offers a much cleaner look as compared to the sunburst dial. And yeah, the only concern is that the 40mm might be a bit too big for my wrist. So later on, I will do a wristwatch check for you guys to see as well. So let's do a quick run through of this watch function again. Similar to the 35mm PRX, this runs on a Quartz module. There is an automatic version available. However, the automatic version of the Tissot PRX have a different dial finishing. That will be the waffle style dial finishing, which I personally don't really like it. I prefer the Quartz version because of the cleaner look of the dial. But some people do like the waffle style finishing as well. So I guess to each of their own. Okay, so this watch has a 5-year battery life using a quartz movement, and the second hands also have the EOL end of life indicator where it will jump every 2 seconds to indicate that the watch is low on battery, and it signals the time for you to change the battery. All right, so it has a very nice sign crown over here, the Tissot T sign over here, very nicely done, and a very slim profile over here. I really like the angular shapes of the watch case as well, and the trademark of this watch is definitely the bracelet. Okay, so Tissot PRX is very known for its bracelet. Very good finishing on the bracelet. There is some signs of wear on this watch because I got this as a second-hand watch, so you can see there's a bit of scratch marks over here, but nonetheless I would say this bracelet is very well done, and it features a very nice butterfly clasp. So some people will say that, okay, butterfly clasps, you can't really have micro adjust, right? So Tissot made it up by having the half links so that you can adjust this to the exact sizing of your wrist. So this watch also features a screw case bag with 100 meters of water resistance, and as you can see over here, it features a quick release lug. So I do plan to explore different watch bands options on this watch. Perhaps I'll be going for a black rubber band, so it makes it much easier to switch out the bands on this. Okay, yep, so this is a very good feature from Tissot. Yeah, if I do switch this watch band out for a black color rubber band, I'll update again for you guys to have a look. And yeah, so basically this is the Tissot PRX, exactly the same functions as the 35mm, just a different size. Okay, so let's have do some measurements here. So again, this is 40mm, as you can see, and the lug to lug is quite compact on this watch, so it fits smaller wrist sizes as well. It's just under 45mm lug to lug. I'll put this watch on my wrist to show you guys how it looks like. So this is my wrist. It's a 6.5 inch wrist size. Okay, so let's put this watch on. Okay, So this is how the watch looks like on my 6-inch wrist. Slightly big as compared to the 35mm version. Let's do a quick wrist roll. Okay, it's slightly big because my wrist is not huge, so this watch looks quite big on my wrist. However, I will be exploring some options on the strap. I will be exploring putting on a black rubber strap on this to see how it looks like. Yeah, but luckily the compact lug-to-lug size still keep the watch on my wrist pretty well, so it doesn't fall off my wrist. So I would say I could still pull this off barely. Okay, so let's move on to the next segment of this video. I'll be doing a Lume comparison of this watch versus another watch. So the other watch I have with me here today is the Tissot C-Star. This is another watch from Tissot, so I'll be comparing what's the difference between the Lume of the PRX versus a Lume of a diver watch from Tissot. Okay, but first let's charge the watch up, and before we put it under the Lume test. Okay, let's charge both watches up. Okay, with my night core torchlight. Okay, so it's fully charged. Let's switch off the lights and see how it performs. Okay, as you can see, the real estate of the Lume of the Tissot C-Star is much more than the PRX. The PRX only has Lume on the hands, the minute and hour hands of the watch, whereas on the C-Star, which is a dive watch, it has luminous markers all around, the minute hand, hour hand, and also the indices, as well as the Lume peep over here. But this is understandable because one is a dive watch, the other one is a dress watch. So even for the dress watch of the PRX, I would say the Lume is more than sufficient to be able to view under dark conditions. So you can see it's still very, very legible. Oh, actually there's a bit of Lume on the indices as well. Just now I missed it. But the main Lume is still on the minutes and hours hand. Okay, so a very nice comparison between the both watches. So both are very well made watches from Tissot. One is the dive watch, another one is the PRX dress watch. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy today's video review on the Tissot PRX 40mm edition in gold. I personally love this watch. I like the color, I like the gold color, and I also like the dial finishing of this watch. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, do like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Alright, take care and goodbye.